This module is designed to equip you with the knowledge and skills needed to create high-quality recordings or live presentations of your pitch deck, ensuring a polished and professional presentation that captures your audience's attention. Throughout this module, you will learn how to choose the optimal recording settings for your presentation, including audio preferences, destination folder, and hotkeys. We'll also guide you through adding smooth transitions between slides to create a seamless viewing experience. You'll discover how to start, pause, resume, and stop a recording, as well as how to redo the recording of a specific slide if needed. Additionally, we'll cover essential navigation techniques to help you move effortlessly through your slides. To enhance your presentation, we'll introduce you to various tools and features, such as the laser pointer, freehand tool, and shape tools like circles, rectangles, and arrows. These tools will enable you to emphasize key points and visually engage your audience. Once your presentation is complete, we'll walk you through uploading your work to VideoCom Cloud for easy access and sharing. Finally, we'll dive into live presentations, including projecting to a screen and utilizing web conferencing tools for remote presentations. By the end of this module, you'll be well prepared to confidently record or live present your investor's pitch deck, leaving a lasting impression on your audience. Let's get started on mastering these techniques for a standout presentation.
It's time to start your presentation. Whether you want to record it or do a live presentation, VideoCom Presenter will help you achieve the best output one can do. First of all, let's delve into how to choose the optimal recording settings for your presentation, including audio preferences, destination folder, and hotkeys. You will need to locate the burger icon located at the upper left part of VideoCom Presenter's window. Click on this icon, then go to Settings. A pop-up window will open with all the available settings to make the most out of your application. Now, to ensure a professional and engaging presentation, it's crucial to properly manage your audio settings. We'll cover audio input, microphone selection, volume control, noise suppression, echo cancellation, and audio output selection. Audio input and microphone selection. When setting up your presentation's audio input, you may need to choose from multiple microphones. Find the drop-down list displaying all connected microphones. Select the appropriate microphone from the list to designate it as your audio input source. Input volume and testing. Once you've selected your microphone, it's essential to adjust the input volume for optimal sound quality. Locate the input volume slider and adjust the volume level to ensure your voice is clear and audible without being too loud or distorted. To test the input volume, speak into the microphone as you would during your presentation and listen for any issues that need to be addressed. Noise suppression and echo cancellation. Background noise and echo can be distracting and can negatively impact your presentation. To enhance your audio quality, you can enable noise suppression and echo cancellation features. Toggle the noise suppression feature to minimize ambient noise and enable echo cancellation to prevent any echo that might occur. Audio output selection. Finally, it's important to choose the right audio output for your presentation. In the audio settings, you'll find a list of connected audio devices that can serve as output sources. This may include speakers, headphones, or other audio devices. Select the desired output device from the list to ensure that your presentation's sound is delivered through the most suitable channel. By carefully managing your audio settings, you can create a polished and engaging presentation with clear, high-quality sound. Always remember to test your settings before presenting to ensure everything runs smoothly. VideoCom Presenter offers various recording settings to ensure you have full control over your captured media. This includes the ability to choose where your captures are stored, providing flexibility to save your captures locally, in the cloud, or both. Access recording settings. To begin, navigate to the recording settings. Once you've accessed the recording settings, you can start customizing your storage preferences. Choose storage location. In the recording settings, you should see options to save your captures locally, in the cloud, or both. To save your captures locally, select the corresponding option. If you prefer to store your captures in the cloud, choose the cloud storage option. For those who want the flexibility of having their captures in both locations, select the last option, both. Set local storage location. If you've decided to save your recordings locally, you'll need to specify the location on your computer where the files should be stored. To do this, click on the Change button and navigate to the preferred folder on your computer where you want to store your captures. Once you've selected the desired folder, confirm your choice to update the storage location. By adjusting your recording settings in VideoCom Presenter, you can ensure that your captured media is stored in the most convenient and accessible location for your needs. Don't worry, as you will be provided with the option to select the storage location for your recordings each time you complete one. In the final segment of our exploration into VideoCom Presenter settings, let's discuss hotkeys. Hotkeys, also known as keyboard shortcuts, are specific key combinations that, when pressed simultaneously, trigger a specific action or command within our application. VideoCom Presenter provides you with the ability to customize two distinct types of hotkeys. Global hotkeys. These hotkeys control the application itself. Within this category, you have the following options: Start, stop recording, pause, resume recording, mute, unmute microphone, mute, unmute system sound, next slide, previous slide. Annotation hotkeys. These hotkeys control the annotation tools you'll utilize during your presentation. The options in this category include laser pointer, freehand, circle, rectangle, arrow, clear annotation. By customizing these hotkeys, you can streamline your presentation experience and enhance your overall efficiency when using VideoCom Presenter. Let's explore how to improve your presentations or recordings using VideoCom Presenter. To start, we will cover adding transitions to your pitch deck. VideoCom Presenter offers 3 different transitions for your slides. Fade. This is a straightforward transition where the current slide slowly disappears while the next one gradually becomes visible. Fade to white. This transition is similar to fade, but with the addition of a white effect during the switch between the slides. Fade to black. This transition is also similar to fade, but with the addition of a dark effect during the switch between the slides. You can customize the duration of the transition by inputting a value in milliseconds in the appropriate duration field. Once you have chosen a transition, it will apply to all slides, creating consistency and a professional look throughout your presentation.
Preparing to record an online training can be nerve-wracking, especially if you're not used to being on camera. To help ease any anxiety, take a few deep breaths and remind yourself that you are well prepared and knowledgeable about the content you will be presenting. Before hitting the record button, take a moment to check your appearance in the camera and make any necessary adjustments to your clothing, hair, or lighting. Remember to smile and maintain eye contact with the camera as if you are speaking directly to your audience. With a little bit of preparation and a positive mindset, you'll be ready to deliver a great online training.
To start recording in VideoCom Presenter, open the software and create or open the presentation you want to record. Locate the record button at the bottom of the screen and click on it. A countdown of 3 seconds will start automatically unless you have deactivated this countdown in the general settings of VideoCom Presenter. If you need to pause a recording, click on the Pause button or press the hotkey that you have previously set up. Your recording will be paused until you click the Resume button or press the adequate hotkey. Your recording will continue from where you left off. In case you're unhappy about your performance when recording one slide, you can redo it by clicking the Redo Slide Recording button. This option comes in handy when you want to restart the entire recording process for one slide. The current recording is removed from memory and is overwritten by a brand new recording process. To stop a recording, click on the Stop button or press the hotkey that you had chosen in the hotkey settings. A window will pop up with a preview of your recording. This pop-up window will allow you to change the title of your video and add a description. Furthermore, you will be able to decide if you want this file to be saved locally and/or in the VideoCom Cloud. If it's the former, your recording will be saved in the designated folder in your recording settings. If it is the latter, you will be able to choose the workspace in which you want your recording to be saved as well as the folder. When recording your presentation in VideoCom Presenter, there are several different ways to switch from one slide to the other. One option is to use hotkeys. By default, page up and page down are set as the hotkeys for switching between slides on Windows, while up and down are used on macOS. Simply press the corresponding key on your keyboard while presenting to quickly and conveniently navigate through your presentation without having to use your mouse or touchpad. Make sure to set up the hotkeys in the Hotkeys settings before starting your presentation so you know which keys to press. Another option is to use the navigation buttons located at the bottom left corner of the screen. These buttons allow you to move forward and backward through your presentation one slide at a time. In addition to the navigation buttons, there's a drop-down menu located just to the right of them. This menu provides a convenient way to go straight to a specific slide of your choice. Finally, VideoCom Presenter also offers a slide thumbnail view that displays miniature images of each slide. To navigate to a specific slide, simply click on the thumbnail image of that slide, and the software will take you directly to it. Overall, these options make it easy to navigate through your presentation and select specific slides as needed, giving you more control and flexibility during your recording. The laser pointer tool is a popular annotation tool in VideoCom Presenter, which simulates the effect of a laser pointer on the slide. It can be used to emphasize a particular point or object on the slide and draw the audience's attention to it. This tool is particularly useful when you want to highlight a specific aspect of your presentation, such as a particular data point or key takeaway. To use the laser pointer tool, simply click on the laser pointer icon located in the toolbar or use the hotkey that you have defined. You can then move the laser pointer around the slide by moving your mouse or trackpad. The laser pointer's color and size can also be customized to fit your needs. Overall, the laser pointer tool is a simple but effective way to keep your audience engaged and focused on key points during your presentation. The freehand annotation tool in VideoCom Presenter allows you to draw or write anything on your slides during a presentation. To use the freehand tool, simply click on the icon in the annotation toolbar or press the corresponding hotkey. You can then start drawing or writing on your slide using your mouse or touchpad. You can change the color and size of the freehand tool by selecting the appropriate options in the annotation toolbar. One common use of the freehand tool is to add emphasis or context to an image or diagram. For example, if you have a graph on your slide, you can use the freehand tool to draw arrows or lines to show trends or highlight specific data points. You can also use it to circle or underline important text or figures. Using the freehand tool can add an interactive and engaging element to your presentation, as it allows you to create and highlight information on the fly. However, it's important to use this tool judiciously and not go overboard with annotations, as it can become distracting or overwhelming for your audience. The circle and rectangle annotation tools in VideoCom Presenter are useful for highlighting specific areas of a slide during a presentation. The circle tool allows you to draw a circular shape around an object or text, while the rectangle tool allows you to draw a rectangular shape around an area of interest. One common use of these tools is to draw attention to important information on a slide, such as a key data point or a specific bullet point. This can help to emphasize the information and make it more memorable for the audience. Both the circle and rectangle tools come with attributes for color and size, allowing you to customize the annotations to your preferences and to make them more visible for the audience. The arrow annotation tool is one of the most commonly used tools during presentations. It allows you to draw attention to a specific point or object on your slide by pointing an arrow to it. This is especially useful when you want to highlight a particular element, such as a chart, image, or text. To use the arrow annotation tool, simply select it from the toolbar and click on the starting point of the arrow. Then, drag your mouse to the endpoint of the arrow and release the mouse button. The arrow will be created, pointing from the starting point to the endpoint. Like the other annotation tools, you can customize the arrow's color and size to suit your needs. Using the arrow annotation tool can help to reinforce key points or ideas, making your presentation more memorable for your audience. To remove all annotations from your presentation, locate the Delete button on the left side of the annotation toolbar and click on it. This will delete all the annotations you have made. Additionally, switching to a new slide will automatically remove any annotations from the previous slide. Now that we've covered all the steps and features for recording a presentation in VideoCom Presenter, let's quickly go over how to use the application during a live presentation. These instructions will work whether you're presenting online or in front of a live audience. When you're ready to present, simply click on the Present button. You'll then be given a choice between using a web conferencing tool or projecting to a screen. If you select Web Conferencing Tool, you'll see a drop-down menu where you can choose the conferencing tool you'll be using. Once you've made your selection, you'll be given instructions on how to use VideoCom Presenter as a virtual camera in that specific tool. If your conferencing tool isn't listed, don't worry. VideoCom Camera should be available in all web conferencing tools. You just need to find out how to change your camera for your call and select VideoCom Camera as the camera. Make sure to activate your camera once you've selected VideoCom Camera. You may see your presentation reflected, meaning your text and images will appear backwards, but rest assured that it will be displayed correctly for your viewers. That's pretty straightforward, but let's move on to projecting to a screen. If you select Project to a Screen, you'll see a drop-down menu with all the screens that are attached or linked to your computer. Choose the screen where you want to project your presentation, select the resolution if multiple resolutions are available for that screen, and click OK to start your presentation. Presenting with VideoCom Presenter is easy and intuitive, giving you the flexibility to choose how you want to deliver your presentation.
In this module, we learned how to create high-quality recordings or live presentations of a pitch deck using VideoCom Presenter. We covered topics such as choosing recording settings, managing audio preferences, and adding smooth transitions between slides. We also discussed how to use various annotation tools, including the laser pointer, freehand, circle, rectangle, and arrow tools to enhance the presentation. Additionally, we learned how to navigate through slides and use hotkeys to streamline the presentation experience. Finally, we learned how to deliver live presentations through both online and physical screen projection methods. Through the comprehensive exploration of these options using VideoCom Presenter, we gained a well-rounded understanding of how to deliver engaging presentations in any scenario.